Hey guys, another video from the Anti-Nerd here, and today I'm bringing Fantastic Four First Steps Marvel Legends from the brand new movie. So each review I'm gonna review one of the members of the Fantastic Four. I got all the members and I'm gonna release a separate video for the Silver Surfer and also a whole video with the team together, comparing it with some older comic book Fantastic Four Marvel Legends. So without further ado, let's go. So the first figure I'm going to review, it's gonna be Mr. Fantastic. He's played by Pedro Pascal, which is a little controversial casting. I think he's very much on the hype and makes sense for Marvel to cast him as Mr. Fantastic. Here's the side of the packaging. Here's the vintage old logo from Hasbro, because the movie is vintage. It's set on the 60s. You can see that those images here, they are 3D renders. They're not pictures from the movie. I personally don't dig the back of the packaging. I think it could have like a description of the character. Here's the 4. So I think overall the packaging looks really, really good. And this figure, I'm very curious about the arms, the bendable arms, because I don't know if you guys remember, but the previous Marvel Legends of Mr. Fantastic, they had the other effect. I'm gonna explain a bit, but this, I'm very curious if they're gonna work instead of the hands with the fingers that they stretch, which was a little weird. So let's see if this Mr. Fantastic of the movie is any good. There he is outside of the packaging. Each circle represents power of a character, so pretty cool that they made that. And let's take a look at Mr. Fantastic right here. I don't know if you guys remember, but on the live stream they said that each character has a different uniform, a different detail in the uniform. So he comes with this set of extra hands, has a little bit of a detail here with the fabric and the black inside the glove, which apparently is something standard for their gloves. But this Mr. Fantastic is pretty much on blue with some details in white in his gloves and ankles. The articulation is really solid. I have no complaints about the articulation, and it seems that Hasbro has more budget, or I don't know, more freedom to do these MCU characters, because they have more new sculpts if you compare with the comic book, that there's more recycling. I also think that the MCU figures, they probably make more of it because they expect to reach more people, because more people are into the movies rather than the comics. But as you guys remember, they do say that each character has details. So as you guys are gonna notice in my other reviews, it is not a complete recycle. There is some differences not only in the painting but in the mold of them. So the sculpt's pretty nice, has those details in the suit. It's totally pinless, double joint in the elbows, double joint in the knees, pair of extra hands, no extra heads. The 4 is really well done here, and he does not have any. So he does have with the extra arms, and mine came a little sturdy, but as I move him, I noticed that it does move pretty well. It's not sturdy. After you move a little bit, the head goes really up. It is really well done. The head sculpt, I think it's really faithful. It's not exactly like the actor. I know the mustache is kind of controversial. I don't agree, because Reed Richards, there's some versions of him with the beard. I think that they could have gone with no beard at all, or the beard, but they went with the mid-term, which is fine. It's totally understandable. Pedro Pascal is an actor that probably sells a lot of tickets. The double elbows here, pretty good articulation. The torso doesn't bend like crazy, but it's pretty good overall. He has articulation in the thighs, in the knees. His feet, they have a nice range, as you guys can see. And I'm really curious to see how's the bendable arms. So let's remove the regular arms and put this bendable arm in him to see if it's pretty easy. So I did remove the arm, and it is quite easy to take them off. I think they made this in a way that's gonna be hard for a kid to break it. And I gotta say, they look really nice. I mean, it's a type of power that sometimes not the most aesthetic power. It is kind of goofy for a guy to stretch, but I think regarding the effect itself, it does look good in the arms, and they do bend pretty well. I mean, you cannot make them go round and round and expect them to stay together, but if you do basic poses with the arms, it will most likely stay. It will not go back. So I think there's a decent amount of quality in these bendable arms. So I don't have much complaints with the figure, to be honest. I'm very satisfied. I think it's a good opportunity for you to get Fantastic Four Marvel Legends. I know it's from the movies, but the ones from the comic book, like the Super Skrull or even especially the Walgreens, those are pretty hard to get nowadays complete for a good price. So I think $24.99, it's a good price for the Marvel Legends characters. If you buy 4 of them, it's $100 and you get your team complete. Although I will say you will get probably want the 2 versions of Johnny Storm. So I'm gonna give a grade 10 out of 10 on this figure. I don't have much complaints, to be honest. I don't think he needs necessarily an extra head, because he doesn't need to get angry. Like, it's supposed to be a smart, calm character that, you know, uses his brain to solve things. So I guess it's fine for him to have a more neutral face expression and stick with that. So yeah, that's my review of the figures. Keep in tune for the other ones. And before I go, I want to show the whole team together. A little spoiler: I will make a video comparing those figures with the comic book ones that I have. So stay tuned. I'm gonna release separately the review for the Silver Surfer. And yeah, that was my review. I hope you guys liked it, and keep in tune with the Anti-Nerd. Bye bye.